All right, let's do play calling Browns fourth quarter and see where things are going sideways. We start first play of the fourth quarter. The Browns are coming out 3rd and 1. Okay. They have, as you can see here, heavy package guys in. You got Fannin, you got Aiden Huntington, you have solo backside receiver, which is obviously, where the problem sits here. The concept that the Browns are going to run is obviously geared toward on 3rd and 1, getting downhill and getting bodies on down blocks with some kickouts, right? Up and through point of attack. We got to get a yard. What you can't do is allow 58, Jonathan Grenard over here, to run through. Now, understanding a couple things, these guys here are not going to be able to handle Grenard off the edge because they have 2 down players they have to take care of. The thing that can blow this play up is 58 running right down the gap and cutting this off before you can get to a first down. Now, there's a chance if you get a bunch of vertical displacement right here, you can create enough of a void that you can get downhill and maybe get it. But if something stops the initial run, right, and you're waiting for the secondary drive to get the yard, the person who's going to stop it is if you have this issue right here. So why not put 83 on the other side, have him motion across and just get in the way? He's not going to do a great job, wide receiver. I think it's Gage Larvdane against Grenard here, who's a pretty good defensive end, but he's at least going to get in the way and stop him. As we roll the tape, look who makes the play in the backfield. If you get him blocked, you have a chance. Now, not a perfect chance because Teller and Huntington right here don't do as well as we should with 97 and 44, but it's at least going to get you the yard. You're going to have a chance to fall forward and look at the crease that's there. Instead, you get nothing and you have to punt. Up 17-14, just looking to sustain a drive. That's what you get. Now, come back out. All righty. This is the second drive. We have an issue already that we have the tight end coming out on the wrong side. So we have to correct 44, get him to move to the other side to bring him back in motion to get him where he's supposed to go in the backfield. And we want to throw a little cross screen, a little play action cross screen. Well, here's the problem. 85, little details, man. 85 here, David Njoku has to get 58, Grenard, we just talked about ruin the last play. You have to slow him down because this isn't a quick hitting screen. Now, quick hitting screens are the type where you just move to a side, you straight drop off of it and throw it. This is a bit of a slower screen. You're going to flash fake, and then he's got to work across and underneath. And what it's meant to do and why you do it this way is because if you think you're getting a zone look with zone droppers, right, you let them gain more depth because the screen sets up a little bit slower. And then you can kind of create some easy yards off of the depth that the defense is already having in place. But you cannot whiff on this right here, because if you whiff over here, he's going to be in the backfield before the action's ready to happen. And it's mistimed by, probably a half a beat. Watch it again from the tight view. Let's get lined up correctly, right? That's the first step. Second step is everybody doing their job. The veterans have to do their job. 85 is an experienced veteran in the NFL. Slow out of his stance. Look, ball is snapped. Everybody's out except the left side. David's slow. Gets run past. Guess who makes the play on the quarterback and has to change how quickly Dylan's trying to get rid of this football? Gets a hand on it. That's why your first down play goes nowhere, right? Second down play. Going to get under center. And by the way, that was a 1st and 20, I think. Or no, we didn't have the penalty drive yet. This is still the second drive of the 4. All right, we're just running duo. This isn't bad. All right, we need a little bit better out of our right tackle, who ends up losing 61 here late. But we probably deal with a little hands to the face right here. But again, not bad. We're getting downhill. We're reading 0. So if he's going to flash here, let's make a cut and get downhill opposite of where the mic is presenting himself. Good cut. Gets through. Ball forward. Good 6-yard gain. That's fine. We like that. Now we're in 3rd and 4. Let's find a way to get a first down on 3rd and 4. Got to be able to get some first downs on these shorter yardage situations. Conceptually, what do we have? Well, it's man coverage, which they're showing you. We get 0 motion, so we have 0 confusion from who these guys are covering, right? No confusion who everybody's covering. These guys have no stress, right? He's on the back. He's our low hole sitter. He's our high hole player. There's no stress. There's nothing that changes pre-snap picture to post to make a man defense team have to think. So on the top of the screen here, we get drive, which is a square in, and then underneath below it, meant to high-low. We get to the bottom side, we get smash, which is just a couple speed outs, very easy to cover, one cut routes, easy to cover. The back is covered on the swing. Now, we would like to maybe get to one of these end breakers, but we lose the entire protection crumbles up front. Not a blitz, just a simple twist. Nothing crazy about what the Vikings do up front, right? They walk 55 down, tells us they're going to either bring him, right? If he blitzes, we got a chance to throw the back hot, right? Or if he blitzes and we're in protection, we'll pick him up. It's not really worried about him. More worried about who's covering who. And it's pretty obvious you're getting a man coverage look here. So let's just block it up. They're only bringing 4. But the problem is we can't handle this move right here that has been killing the Browns for what feels like years. These just simple tackle in twist, these tech stunts. Free, untouched. Can't even get from the front side. The front side smash, he's looking left, not open, trying to get to the back side. But now we got 58 as we got 2 men hugging this defensive tackle and 58 untouched. To Dylan's credit, he does a great job making a miss and is almost able to create something, but that's a failed 3rd down because we just can't handle a twist exchange. Now to the next series out. Now, I didn't put the first play up because it was 1st down and we got a holding call. Only gained 1 yard, actually lost a yard, got a holding call. Now we're in 2nd down. They're presenting a potential 5-man rush because we have these 5 right here because we have a walked up linebacker. They could bring 5. So we're aware of blitz. Let's see where they punch out to. It's got a zone look to it, right? They're trying to scare you with a little maybe late man look, but they're playing zone. You can tell by the way the droppers are moving late. It's just cover 2, right? There's a couple different places we can go with this football. I'm fine with either of them. If you want to get it out quick, David's a fine answer. You also have the curl in the cover 2 hole right here, right? Both answers are fine. Get rid of it to the tight end quick. Perfectly sufficient 11-yard gain on 1st and 20. We'll take it. All right, next play out. 2nd and 9 now. We're going trips bunch. Now, I like this because of the angles it can create on down blocking. And when you get enough down blocking, guys stepping inside, if everybody's down blocking and this is what the defense is reading, they want to fit inside, and then you can get a natural bounce off of it, right? Watch how this pans out. Everybody looks like they're down blocking duo, down, 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 and then you get that organic bounce to the outside. Even though we don't block 26, the bounce happens organically because of the way everyone looks up front. We'll take that 1st down. Good run. Clock's moving. 7 minutes and change left on the clock. We're up 17-14 in control. Our side of the 50-yard line, 1st and 10. Perfect play call here. We're in 12 personnel. Let's just run a little naked bootleg off of slice action. So we're going to take Njoku. We're going to run him underneath. We're going to run Larva Dane across on the backside. We're going to run Judy on the deep. This is just textbook boot stuff, right? Very simple. And we get the look we want. We get a biting edge. We get a biting backer. This is perfect. Give him the football. This is a 1st down or close to it, and we throw it high and behind him. Just put it out in front of him, son. Have to complete it. 1st and 10, maybe goes to 2nd and 3, right where we want to be. You get 1 1st down, you're in field goal range. Changes the entire feel of the entire 4th quarter if you're up 6 instead of 3. So we don't complete that. Now we're 2nd and 10. We're going gun insert. I actually don't hate this concept. It's just same side inside zone. More, you know what I mean? It's an insert zone lead. Everybody's blocked up how they're needing to be blocked up. We just lose 2 people late. So this goes from what could be maybe an 8-yard run if we're able to get through here, right? Or through and then cut off of this block right here. This could be a really nice run, but we lose this player here and we lose this player here. Last second, watch. Wyatt gets his man, works across his face, and then the 2 tight ends blocking 15, which I believe to be Dallas Turner. Can't keep him out of it, and those are the 2 that blow the play up. If we're able to keep this here and this here out of this run lane, watch this run lane open up. If I could use Photoshop to delete those 2, look at this run lane down the middle, because watch what Posick does to Ivan Pace here, number 0. Drives him right past the hole, and that could have been a huge run. Another small breakdown. So now we're 3rd and long, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8. We do get a little bit of motion, but we're in a 3rd and long, which is usually more of a zone concept look. Right? And that's what we get. We get cover 2. So now if we get cover 2, you've got a cover 2 beat. You got a cover 2 option that you can look at, which is smash to the left side, right? If you want to give that a feel out, right? You can throw that left side, or you got a form of mesh happening over here. So you can come off. If you don't like the way this unfolds, these 2 routes, the smash side, the speed out and the corner route, you've got mesh over the middle as your secondary check down. Righty? Let's run it. We even get the back to the high side. We can get back to the back on the swing if we want to, just to have an option. It's cover 2. You can tell by the way the corner is sort of slow playing it, how everyone's letting him run by you. At this point, Gabriel knows it's cover 2. You got a down corner who's outside release mandating him, right? Slow playing it. I don't like this route. I've already eliminated it. Maybe he's converting it into a go, but I don't know why he would convert it into a go when you have a corner route running into that void, unless, again, this was a go with a speed out. But if it's a go with a speed out, you're eliminating this side no matter what. This triangle makes me uneasy. I don't want to throw this left side. So if I don't like the way this triangle makes this 2-man route concept, whatever it turns into, whether it's a speed out and a vertical, or whether it's a speed out from number 1 and a corner from number 2, more smash concept, whatever, I'm off this. I don't like it. What do I have? What's my next option? My next option is right in front of my face. If I can get to it quickly, this is where it can work. Look at Fannin. Now, yeah, they have obviously a great chance of bringing this down, right? They got guys kind of boxing this in, but giving it to him here, slowing it down, kind of throttling it into his back hip that makes him maybe turn up field. And you never know with a guy like Fannin if he can finish this play. I don't know why we're throwing this left side, though. Nothing about that concept route-wise. If we're converting this into a takeoff with a sail route, maybe, I'm not sure. I mean, I guess we could possibly be getting a vertical here with a 10-yard sail, and then we're trying to bring the backside tight end as like the low runner on this play. But the timing of all of this is awful. This guy's got to go. You got to go. And I would prefer this player to be on the ball so he can get going and clearing it out faster. Whatever it is, whether it's a converted route, somebody runs the wrong route, these 2 are running into each other, right? This isn't conducive for a successful play. Now, could you sit him down in this void? Maybe, but you also have this Will Backer who's hanging here ready to, jump this. And he's taking away the ease to it. So this is a quarterback mistake that we need to come off the front side here and try to find our drag. Got to work the pocket, slide, get out of it. But this is a nothing play. That ball's 5 yards out of bounds. And here you get a look at it from the tight view. It's real bummer to have that set of circumstances on 1st and 2nd down and be unable to produce a 1st down that really had a chance to put the game away. And this is a little example too. We'll talk about this more when we watch Gabriel's film room. When defensive tackles bully you vertical, they don't win necessarily with anything. They just bull rush vertical. This is hard If there's no passing window, it's hard for a shorter quarterback to pull it down when he's throwing over people. And that's why the ball sails significantly high. I don't think he's trying to purposefully throw it 8 yards over the head, but here we are. Now, next and final possession. It's first down. Everything is over if you can find a way to get a couple first downs.